Every 4 years, athletes from various countries come together at the Olympics, not only to compete in sports but also to participate in what can be called a sports fashion show. Each team showcases its national brand to the world. For example, at the recent Olympics in Paris, the hosts wore uniforms by the French brand Le Coq Sportif. The Japanese athletes were in uniform of Japanese brand Asics, while the Olympic winners were in the American brand Ralph Lauren. And Chinese showcased their own sportswear brand, Anta. This video will be about this brand. You might not have heard of this company, but it is the largest producer of sportswear and accessories in China. In terms of domestic sales, Anta is second only to Nike China, surpassing Adidas. Let's discover the story of this company, which transformed from a small shoe manufacturer into a national corporation that is among the top 5 largest sportswear producers in the world.
Anta. Keep moving.
The internet often mentions Ding Hemu as the founder of Anta, but that's not entirely accurate. The true founder is his son, Ding Shizhong. Born in 1970 in Xinjiang, one of the 3 largest shoe manufacturing cities in China, located in Fujian province, Ding Shizhong grew up in an area known for its footwear production. It's said that out of every 5 pairs of sports shoes in the world, 2 are made in Xinjiang. This is not surprising considering the city, with a population of less than 2 million people, is home to around 5,000 shoe manufacturers, providing jobs for 1 in 3 residents. Today, along with Anta, Xinjiang is also home to other well-known Chinese brands like Xtep and 361 Degrees. Interestingly, the founders of these 3 companies all share the same last name, Ding, although they are not related to each other. In the 1970s and 1980s, the opportunities for industrial transformation arose thanks to the policy of reform and opening up. The local government encouraged everyone to start small-scale shoe manufacturing businesses. Trusting the local authorities, Ding Hemu quickly became wealthy, though not yet an extraordinarily prosperous entrepreneur. His son, Ding Shizhong, helped to significantly grow the family's fortune. From a young age, Ding Shizhong was captivated by the fascinating stories his relatives told upon returning from their travels about the vast world beyond their town, fueling his dreams of life in a big city. He believed that if his family wanted to reach a higher level in business, he needed to venture into more developed cities rather than remain in the small town of Xinjiang. Finally, in 1987, at the age of 17, he asked his father for 10,000 yuan and 600 pairs of shoes from their family's production, assuring him that he could sell them at a good price. Ding Shizhong set off for the capital, Beijing. Upon arriving, he headed to Shoe City, the main footwear market of the 1980s. However, after taking a look around, he realized that the market had long been monopolized by several large shoe companies. It wasn't an auspicious start, so he decided to explore Beijing's most popular shopping centers, Wangfujing Department Store and Xidan Shopping Center. Through various connections, Ding Shizhong managed to contact the sales manager at Xidan Shopping Center. However, the 17-year-old who had just arrived in Beijing and barely spoke Putonghua didn't receive much attention. Others might have started looking for alternative ways to earn money, or even complained about discrimination against outsiders, especially ethnic minorities. After all, Ding Shizhong belongs to the Hui minority, unlike the Han majority. But Ding Shizhong was incredibly persistent. In the month following his initial failure, he visited the Xidan shopping center every evening, finding that same manager to report on which stores had recently sold his shoes, at what price, and how many pairs. Essentially, he provided daily sales statistics. His persistence and willingness to make sacrifices undoubtedly impressed the manager, who eventually opened a sales channel for Ding Shizhong's shoes at the Xidan shopping center. As expected, the 600 pairs of shoes he had brought were quickly sold out. At that point, others in his position might have rushed back home to bring another 600 or even 6,000 pairs for sale. But Ding Shizhong thought differently. He noticed that his shoes were selling for only 18 yuan, while others could sell their shoes for more. The difference was that their shoes had a brand, while his product was nameless and couldn't be sold at a higher price. So the first thing Ding Shizhong did after returning home was to register the trademark Anta, which in Chinese means conduct business honestly and treat people with integrity. This happened in 1991. However, if you look at the history of Anta's shareholders, you'll find that the initial shareholders were neither Ding Shizhong nor his father, Ding Hemu, but a man with the same surname, Ding Siren. Interestingly, Ding Siren is Ding Shizhong's father-in-law, who provided 5 million Hong Kong dollars for the registration of the corporation. In addition to providing a significant initial capital, Ding Shizhong's father-in-law played a crucial role in the early years of the brand's establishment by registering the company in his name. As a resident of still British Hong Kong, he took advantage of the significant tax benefits available to foreign enterprises. It's important to understand that in the early 1990s, the tax rates for foreign and domestic enterprises in China were vastly different. Domestic enterprises faced a corporate tax rate of 33%, while foreign enterprises were taxed at only 17%. This effectively offered foreign businesses a 50% tax break, designed to attract foreign investment to China. At that time, enterprising and resourceful businessmen from Fujian province often took advantage of a strategy where their friends and relatives abroad, or those with citizenship in Hong Kong or other countries, would establish companies as foreign investors to benefit from tax incentives. Although Anta has always positioned itself as a national brand, the reality is that back in the 1990s, it took advantage of tax benefits by leveraging the status of its Hong Kong partner, paying only half the taxes that domestic companies were required to pay. Anta lived up to expectations and experienced a decade of rapid growth. In 1999, the company signed a contract with world table tennis champion Kong Linghui to serve as the brand ambassador, launching the company's slogan, "I choose, I like." In 2001, Anta opened its first flagship store in Beijing, marking the beginning of a large-scale national campaign to promote the brand. Today, Anta boasts over 9,000 retail outlets, while competitors like Nike and Adidas each have just under 2,000 stores worldwide. Let's break down the key factors that enabled Anta to grow rapidly and solidify its position. First and foremost, during the 2000s, Anta became a sponsor of the National Men's and Women's Volleyball Leagues, the Chinese Basketball League, and the Chinese Table Tennis Super League for 4 consecutive seasons from 2005 to 2008. In 2007, the company was listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, which provided Anta with not only substantial capital, but also the status of a publicly traded company, a kind of ticket to the capital market. The following year, 2008, was momentous for all Chinese people as Beijing successfully hosted the Olympics. This event sparked a surge in the Chinese population's passion for sports and a corresponding demand for sports-related products. Anta's timely entry into the stock market allowed the company to capitalize on this wave, leading to rapid growth and a significant increase in its stock value. In early 2008, Anta's shares rose by 57%. In 2009, Anta signed a contract with the Chinese Olympic Committee, becoming the official partner of the Chinese sports delegation for the all-upcoming Olympics. However, if the story had ended there, Anta might not have stood out much from other Chinese companies. But it was precisely from this point that the company began a significant transformation. Anta's slogan changed to "Keep Moving." But the true secret of Anta's success lies in the fact that many people are unaware that they are buying the company's products. For sports enthusiasts and professional athletes in China, it's nearly impossible to avoid using Anta products. In 2009, Anta acquired the Italian sports brand FILA. This strategic acquisition marked a turning point, allowing Anta to diversify its portfolio and further cement its position in the global sportswear market. In 2016, Anta acquired the exclusive rights to manage the Japanese brand Descente in China. Just a year later, Anta established a joint venture with the well-known Korean ski brand Kolon. Descente and Kolon together generated 1.8 billion yuan in revenue in the first half of 2024 alone, with an impressive gross profit margin of 74.2%. In 2018, Anta initiated the acquisition of the Finnish sports group Amir Sports. Amir Sports is undoubtedly one of the world's leading sports brands, including luxury names like the Canadian brand Arc'teryx and the French brand Salomon, known for mountain and trail sports. According to official data, as of March 2024, Anta Sports owns 25 brands in China. While these acquisitions made waves in China's sportswear industry, they have not had a significant impact on most people, including Chinese consumers and international investors. For the general consumer, Anta's collaboration with NBA players is far more intriguing. The first high-profile contract was signed with Luis Scola in 2007. Scola introduced his signature shoe, the Anta LS1, which helped the brand strengthen its presence in the Western market and attract new ambassadors. Kevin Garnett became the second NBA player to endorse the brand in 2010, followed by Klay Thompson, who broke his contract with Nike and signed with Anta in 2017. Soon after, other well-known basketball players also began collaborating with Anta. These partnerships have significantly enhanced Anta's global visibility and credibility, particularly in the highly competitive sportswear market. As a result, Anta's sales consistently hold the second position in China, trailing only behind Nike, and its market capitalization ranks third globally. This success is attributed to Anta's sustained profitability, which has remained at 15 to 20% for many years, while most competitors have margins around 5%. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, and bye!